My name is Morgan Comey, and I am a student in leadership development at the University of Florida. I first would like to say that once I read this assignment, I was really excited to have the opportunity to interview a leader who I look up to. It was really cool to learn more about who they are as a leader and techniques that I can use in the future. So, I chose to interview my uncle, Adam Lustig. He is a top rated commercial real estate attorney in Miami, a partner in his law firm, Bills and Sundberg, Baina, Price, and Axelrod LLP, and becoming the head of the real estate group in his firm. Aside from his career, he is very involved in the community. Adam is serving as a board member and chair of the Attorneys Division of the Greater Miami Jewish Federation and as chair of the Elevate Leadership Committee. So why did I interview this individual? I chose to interview Adam because many of the steps he took to become the leader he is today, I would like to one day follow. I hope to study law, attend law school, and become an attorney. And Adam has been extremely successful in his field. Similar to me, Adam started leadership in middle school. He would try out for captain for various sports teams of his school. When I was in middle school, leadership was sparked when I first joined student government. And like Adam, middle school was the first time I truly developed a passion to become a leader. Not only does Adam have a great educational background as he graduated from the University of Pennsylvania Wharton School of Business and got his law degree magna cum laude at the University of Miami, but he was taught the importance of collaboration, hard work, and striving to be the best you can be. His personality and characteristics also inspired me to interview him and learn more about his success. He said that in law, your personable skills are just as important as your technical skills. You want to build a relationship within your community, which translates into business and then creates a name. And I think Adam really exemplifies this concept. What were my perceptions of him during the interview? During the interview, I could immediately tell how calm and collected Adam is. He knew exactly what he was talking about. He was very confident, very expressive, and very comfortable to talk to. I know that he is my uncle, but I didn't even think of him anything less than a leader. We sat at his kitchen table, and he was very at ease, making it an informal environment. I looked at him as a person of respect, of knowledge, someone who knows what he is doing and will help the next person become as successful as him. Even before opening his mouth, his body language was personable, keeping it very conversational between questions. What were key characteristics and statements discussed? What really stuck out to me during the interview is how important working together is to be a leader. Adam said that leadership is not just telling people what to do, but it is involving others, empowering others, making them feel like they're part of the process, bringing them into the discussion, making the hard decisions with input from the group, and getting answers from everyone. I feel that this is an important leadership skill. By involving the followers in the process, it makes them more inclined to reach a successful goal. His idea of leadership, which he called consensus building, seems to be similar to the participative leadership in path goal theory. We learned that path goal theory discusses how leaders motivate followers to accomplish designated goals. It emphasizes the relationship between the leader's style, the characteristics of the subordinates, and the work setting. Participative leadership consists of inviting followers to share in decision making, and that is the form of leadership that Adam strives to follow. He said he rarely makes a decision without consulting his coworkers. He includes everyone around him, and he makes sure everyone feels comfortable before making the final decision. And that is something that I really look up to. I think it is so important to understand that a leader is not a leader without their followers. And followers who are encouraged to engage, to discuss, to become involved, and provide their personal input makes a difference in how successful the leader and follower can be. Another thing that stuck out to me is how he was only 25 and had a secretary and paralegals working under him. He became a partner also at a young age. He told me that while he did not want to boss them around, he had to make it clear that they did work for him and that he had expectations to help him. And I think that the fact that he was not a dictator, but he managed to earn respect and build consensus among his team, shows how he was able to lead his firm to success. This statement of collaboration really aids in my understanding of leadership on a practical level. Within the community, Adam is the chair of the Miami Federation Elevate Leadership Committee. He said that this year they focus on the challenges in transitioning young leaders into senior leadership roles. He further noted that this is an issue that is near and dear to his heart because he dealt with himself and has seen a number of people that he went through young leadership with fall off in their involvement in the Federation. I feel that it is important for a leader to identify their own weaknesses in the organization and then have the ability to seek out ways to improve themselves and others to reach the goal. What were my perceptions of him after the interview? After this interview, I can't look at him as just my uncle. He is driven. He is motivated. He is thoughtful. He is a strong leader. The main perception difference is how well-rounded he is by not only being successful in his career, but he is also philanthropic and a leader in his community. I see him as someone who is passionate about leadership and passionate about helping others become successful themselves. He said that one size does not fit all to be a leader. You have to know your personality, follow your heart and brain, and it is not a linear path. And I think after this interview, Adam taught me that nothing is set in stone. If it is not for you, shift gears and do something else to be an effective leader. This really impacted me to see how passionate he is about leadership, and it makes me look up to him even more. I wanted to thank you again for giving us the opportunity to interview a leader because it really just shows how important leadership is in the world.